Stubble.
Baby face.
I have more hair on my face still than you.
Stop ripping ass.
Dude, I have more hair on my ass than you do your
hate you.
face.
That's our intro right
doubt
there.
I doubt it.
I'll show you my ass right now. Welcome, adventurers, back to Scholars and Skeletons. Getting into episode 20 now. We had a few pretty severe things happen between two characters in our last episode. We also solved a few puzzles. Took a little longer than usual, but that's okay. It was all fun in games. But I am your DM, Logan. I'll be hosting this session. And I do have some characters sitting around the table ready to play some D&D.
Where?
That is kind of required. You need friends to play this game. So if you don't have any friends,
Yeah, stop
You
listening.
can talk to yourself.
that'd be weird. Anyways, my name's Austin. I play Helm. I'm a good boy knight, and I protect my soft friends.
Seth, Havok, Goblin.
Okay. Yeah. I'm Ryan. I play the bad boy Grimlick. He's the bad boy of the group.
Can you start slicking back your hair?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I mean, he can be a bad boy.
Yeah,
if
but
he wanted to.
Like your hair kind of just flows off to the side to your shoulder. You need to just start slicking it back.
Oh, I did. You
I
didn't.
imagine
I didn't
that-
say it, but it happened.
I imagine.
Just right
I
now.
imagine that Grimlick doesn't take showers too often, so he kind of just slicks his hair.
Why would
back.
you think that?
Havok doesn't know what a shower is.
Huh?
I
Is it
just,
because Ryan
Ryan?
doesn't?
Whoa, I'm being
Ryan?
attacked right now.
Ryan, you're a very clean boy.
That is
I bet
slander,
I bet you
and I'm
took a
going
shower.
home.
I quit.
I bet
You're
you took
now
a shower this
accepting
morning.
applications to be in
I was
Scholars
running
and
late. Okay, what happened last week?
Yeah, what did happen last
We fought
week?
some fire dude. We already said it. We fought fire dude, solved puzzle.
Fought fire dude, solved puzzle. I had to knock Havok out.
Oh, well, that's what
Walked
happened.
downstairs.
Havok was being kind of a dick.
Met another rocky fire dude.
You were, man. Like, even
So
on
we met
Havok's
a
level,
golem. I didn't want to say because I feel like I talked too much. But we met a golem at the bottom of the
Oh,
stairs.
well, I'm glad I didn't
giant,
say it.
Giant rock golem.
I thought we already went over
in the
this.
lava pit, and
Last
he had
episode.
he had what is to be assumed to be the
Yeah, you
orb
freaking
in his
loser. Why are you
chest.
watching this episode? Go back to the last one.
You could just
You
watch
just got
last
called out
episode.
by
then you know.
Havok.
He's just salty. He's knocked out.
Yeah, he's still sleeping as this giant golem started rising out of the lava. And just to kind of give you all perspective on how big this guy is, his chest with the what you think to be the orb came out of the lava, and his bottom half is still yet to be seen. So
How
now
tall is he?
he's already
Out of the lava?
standing. Well, right now,
From what we can see.
from like middle of his body up is already about, I want to say like 50 feet.
Wow. Holy shit.
You guys think it's,
Oh wait, well we don't have to fight him. He talked to us. We can.
Yeah.
you guys think it's bad
We can be
that-
smooth.
So
Good thing
what
he's
did he
knocked
say
down.
as he raised? What did he
Good thing
say as
Havok
he was
is
raising out of the
KO.
lava?
Okay, so he as he
Welcome
started,
us to the tavern.
it was an accident. You know, tavern and cavern.
It's
are
happy
two
hour
very-
for the ale.
Yes. Give me two.
Were they
So he threw his arm,
It's happy hour.
his-
Son of a scout.
he threw his claw down on the ground, and he started to raise up. And as soon as you saw his head start to form out of the lava, he said, "Who's entered the cavern?" I almost said it again. I had to think about it.
Say, hi, my name is Grimlick.
And my name's Helm Meadows. This here is Havok, and
Celine.
that's our friend Celine. We're the chosen ones sent here to grab an orb so that we can
We're friendly.
so that we can fight Tiamat and end evil.
You are not the first to enter.
Someone else was here.
Well, you're not the first.
Well, hopefully you will be kind to us because we mean you no harm.
Wait, are you saying someone else has the orb?
And he takes his big finger, and you hear it tink against the orb.
Are you sure that's the orb? Maybe if we
Why
could.
have you come?
I told you we want to kill Tiamat with the orb so that we can end all
And
evil.
he starts to step out of the lava. As he starts standing, he's raised up to about 150 feet tall.
Okay, so we're like ants to him.
Yes.
Um,
He is a giant
don't think we're fighting
rock
this
lava.
thing.
I don't think. I hope
Oh,
not.
maybe if you're a dude that is really good with persuasion
We can
was
Star
awake.
Wars him and like just wrap a rope around his leg and pull.
Yeah, and that way the rope melts because he's like part lava. Yeah.
Oh, he's lava.
Yeah, he's got lava kind of inside of his rocks.
It's lava resistant rope. I have it written down right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Heat resistant.
What's your name, big man?
I have no name. I am the guardian of the orb.
Would you like a name?
That's pretty sad. Your parents didn't give you a name?
Parents?
Aw. Buddy,
He's
how
just
about
home.
you come down here, you sit down, and we can have a nice discussion.
Why have you come?
He does not want to be friends.
How many times do we have to tell this guy? How about you tell him, Grimlick?
Well, we kind of need the orb, or else you're gonna, or not just you, but everybody is gonna be destroyed.
Okay, I have to just think of what a goblin would say. Well, nothing because they don't have brains.
He doesn't have a brain.
No, he's a giant
it's
rock.
like
Quit sympathizing with
Wizard-
him.
it's like Wizard of Oz. If only he had a brain.
Okay, so I'm sorry. What did you say?
Grimlick,
Again?
did that map say anything of what to say to this guy?
No.
No.
It's a.
Throw it at him.
I told him we were gonna all be
Oh,
destroyed.
okay, yeah. You
Yep.
said he was gonna die.
Yeah.
How can I trust that the orb will be used to save the world?
Well, you can
You
come
have
along with
my
us if you
word.
want.
I have never broken a word on Scout's honor.
He kind of just looks at you.
I am a knight. I mean, here's my scroll of pedigree.
And he reaches down and with his two claws he grabs it and he looks at it and he puts on his glasses and he pulls it really close to his face and then you see it burn up.
Oh man, I kind of needed that.
Helm, was that your only one?
Well, I forgot to go to the copiers before we went
I
out on our
didn't get
adventure.
to read it.
Well, I mean, that's not my fault.
This isn't peeking, is it? Okay.
Well, why wouldn't you trust us?
Those have come to grab the orb have not been trustworthy.
Oh, so we have to be worthy. What happens if we're not worthy when we try to grab the orb?
You die.
Well, come here. Let me grab it.
I.
I'll show you I'm worthy by grabbing it and not dying.
What could be a better test than that?
That's not what I meant.
Well, how can we
How did
prove
this
to you
golem
that we
turn
are
into Bat Dad?
trustworthy?
I'm bad dad.
Huh?
What? No, you didn't say that. What did you ask?
I said, how can we prove that we're trustworthy?
A battle to the death.
Against you?
But I mean, that doesn't prove that we'll use the orb for good. That just proves we're good fighters, which we are. But I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, that's not a very good test to see if we're good or not.
I have felt the unevenness in the gods.
Yeah, we want to even it out by taking out Tiamat.
This is a very...
Just play dumb for as long as you can, and maybe it'll give us the orb.
I'm not playing dumb. I'm just playing Helm.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I guess that makes sense.
What would the orb be used for?
To kill Tiamat.
Okay, so I think inside your brain you feel like he's trying to get a little bit more out of you.
All right, well we need these divine items. I don't know what they are. We need a feather,
Artifacts,
a
yeah.
whip,
Yeah.
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 And when we put them all together, we're hoping they
They
stop
become a little
Tiamat.
robot called Voltron, and it fights the,
It fights
Tiamat.
We need a new DM. For
Maybe
Skeletons
maybe
and
they
Skeletons.
all go on like a gauntlet, and then we just like snap
Oh.
our finger, and
Yeah,
Tiamat
Tiamat
dies.
dies. Yeah.
Well, Marvel just copies straight to us.
Wait, who's Marvel?
Oh, yeah.
So you see, we need the orb because that's the first of the items, and then we'll collect the rest of the items, put them together, and stop Tiamat. It's as simple as that.
Simple as that. So simple.
So if you could just help us out.
Can you all roll a dexterity saving?
Oh gosh.
No, why? We were talking.
We're friends. Oh.
Same. I got a 2.
I got it too.
Havok wakes up.
Havok's also gonna take.
No,
a
yeah,
damage.
he's on.
It just shows
Havok's on my
how
shoulder.
how
All right,
bad we are.
Celine steps back as his hand comes down, and he swipes across the ground, bringing up chunks of rock with it as he slaps you guys, and you're in just this pile of rocks. You all are going to take.
That was 2 dice I heard roll.
That was only 1.
Oh.
That was 2. 10 points of damage.
Holy.
All right. Well, I think I'm almost dead.
Yeah, he's almost dead. All right.
How are you worthy?
All right, so I take Havok and I kind of chuck it up the stairs, out of harm's way, and I step forward, and I'm like, all right, well, if you want me to fight something, we can fight something to show we're worthy, if that's how you do it. And I unsheath my
Helm's
sword.
getting angry.
By the way, Grimlick, I could probably use a good heal before we start fighting.
Yeah.
So what did you do?
I stepped forward and I was like, "You can, if you want us to fight, we'll fight whatever you want us to fight to show we're worthy."
And he digs his claws into the ground as he gets close to you, Optimus Prime style. And he reaches to his chest, and he pulls out the orb, and he hands it to you.
What? And you die instantly.
No, I'm pure.
He just gives it to him?
Because I said
Why?
I was courageous enough to say I'll fight whatever he wants us to fight.
That's lame.
Yes.
That's the lamest thing I've ever seen.
Do I feel anything when I hold the orb?
You can feel the magic and the power when it touches your hand. You feel yourself shaking with the amount of arcana that's coming off of this. But nothing.
I have the power.
Nothing really happens. To kind of put in perspective what this looks like, the
Can we actually get a?
the what is it? The ball from Lord of the Rings. That's kind of like the same size.
The Arkenstone?
Yeah. No. That's the.
Are you talking about the Pentari or something like that?
Yeah,
They're called, like,
sure.
Pentari or
Yeah, the
something.
one that
Can we get an
Pippa
acro?
likes to touch.
Can we get an acrobatics check to see if he drops it?
They're seeing stones.
No, why would he drop it?
Because they was handing it to him.
And he looks. He's like, a courageous soul willing to go up against me without provoking deserves the orb.
Well, I mean, I told you from the start. Thank you very kindly. I mean, we will go ahead and use this to fight Tiamat.
Watch what you say. I will kill you.
I don't doubt that. You're a big boy. We'll be leaving now. Unless you maybe, do you have any instructions? How do we use this thing? And Helm's like
He kind of sinks
throwing it back and
into-
forth to my hands.
He sinks back into his.
Wait,
his lava.
can I not say
Wait.
one thing to him before he goes?
Sure. What?
I'll say, wait, before you go, there's this other lava dude that was trying to kill us. Do you think you can maybe stop him from killing us on our way out?
We almost got him. I'm like, we'll just fight him. I'll fight him. I'm courageous enough. You just go ahead and go away.
I'm a big strong boy. I'll handle it. That was my cousin Billy.
So, could you maybe tell Billy not to...
And he sinks back into the lava.
Okay.
Grimlick, I'm holding the orb and just looking at it. Don't tell Havok. we couldn't find the orb, and I put it in my bag.
Okay. All right.
Can I use it as a weapon? I'll just keep it in my bag.
Yeah,
I'll ask.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
ask Elder.
How much gold are we getting for this?
7,000.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think did I write it down? Yeah.
Something's gonna happen.
7,000 for the orb.
We're gonna get back and like the whole like elder place is gonna be like destroyed,
Good.
and we're not gonna get our gold.
It can't be destroyed. We need to get the map from them still.
Okay.
We'll find the map laying there undamaged.
Well, good job, Helm. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, buddy. I was being serious. Can I get a heal before we walk out of here? You know what? I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We start walking up the stairs. I pick up Havok on the way.
Okay.
No.
What? You're knocked out. You can't do anything.
I'm bleeding now. I'm -10.
No, you're not. Oh,
Yeah,
oh, he
no,
might
we're
be
out of
dying
combat.
now.
He's stabilized.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're stabilized. You are Havok or Grimlick. Havok got hit with that hand. He definitely needs healed.
Grimlick. Haven't got bitch slapped.
Okay.
Well, I got bitch slapped. He just happened to be on my shoulder.
I'm just gonna heal everybody. I'm gonna use my prayer of healing.
What does that do?
Let's get a
It's just
prayer
2
circle.
d8s of 6 creatures.
Saline too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
If you would have said no, I would have been pissed off at you.
So everybody gets healed 13 points.
Shit.
I'm still not at max health.
Does that put me at 13 since I was out of combat at 0, or that put me at
Yeah,
3?
it would have stabilized.
No,
Oh.
he was still at -10 because of that slap.
Yeah, but the
So-
DM just said.
Right, but he's
He just wasn't doing
stabilized.
deaths.
DM
deaths-
said.
okay,
DM
gotcha.
said.
So I'm at 3.
DM said.
Sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. So you start to wake up a little
Nice
bit.
job, Austin. You could have been at 13. You gotta go on a
What happened?
big mouth.
I knock him out again. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. Nothing. We couldn't find it.
Celine, what happened?
Celine knocks him out.
Now Havok.
We got the orb, Havok.
Where's it at?
Well, I have it.
Celine knocks Grimlick out.
Yeah, I'd like to see her try.
Insight.
I have the orb. We all have the orb now.
He just did an 18 insight.
But he's not lying.
He said he has the orb.
Yeah.
He said he has the orb.
I kind of
Right, and then he said that we all have the orb.
No, he said he had the
I
orb.
said that after I knew he was doing the inside check. Now.
Well, I mean, he's not holding anything.
So you're bullshit me. Who has the orb?
No, I meant to.
Doesn't matter, Havok. Let's just come on. Let's go back to Elder. I said it doesn't matter. I believe that. Let's go back to Elder Oak and let's get our money. You want gold, right?
You better get your hand off me.
Or what?
Yeah, I don't know which Havok values more, gold or powerful magical artifacts.
I don't think he understands magical
I am going to walk up to Helm. You did knock me out. And I'm going to do Shocking Grasp on him.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna leave at this point.
Okay.
I'm gone.
You try.
It's 11.
Helm puts his hand out on Havok's head.
You
He's
can
like
literally
trying to
just
reach for him,
grab
and he
the
can't.
arm.
Okay,
No,
he tries
Cel-
to grab, and I
Celine's-
take my shield.
Celine's
and I
gonna
go,
knock Havok out.
No, I take my shield, and he tries to grab me, and I just like boom, and I shield bash him
Yeah.
away.
And then Celine knocks him out.
I have the reincarnated spell.
You're not dying.
Well, you're not dying.
I know, but
She just she's gonna hit you for 5 damage.
Oh, the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole shrapnel is just gonna be knocking down.
So you kind of like bash him off with your shield, and then he's like, and then Celine just knocks him out.
Helm picks him back up.
Well, yes,
he took
technically
85.
because
Oh.
it's just it's
So
non-lethal
you
damage.
don't happen to have any sleeping potions or anything to get us back.
All right, well,
to
I
the
am
Elder
-2.
Oak?
Sleeping potions?
Yeah, to keep knocking him out when he wakes up.
I'll just fucking knock him out.
All right, well, we start heading back to Elder Oak.
Okay. So on your way back, it's very peaceful. You can actually enjoy the ride
No Billy.
on his way here. No Billy. No Billy number 2. This is Billy number 2 because I'm pretty sure
It was
the
Jameson.
No. It was,
Oh,
it was
Jameson
Jameson and then Billy, and then this is another Billy.
So this, yeah. So
Any
Billy-
characters I
It
don't
was,
have
it
names
was
with are
Jameson,
just
and then it
Billy.
was not Jameson. Then we
Jameson,
found out his
Jameson, yeah.
name was Billy.
Well, his name
Right.
wasn't even Billy.
Well, we
Made
heard
up
his
name.
belly, and we
Oh,
thought
it's
he said Billy.
Billy. That's right. Okay.
Billy.
Favorite episode.
So you're able to enjoy the ride back, and I know I didn't tell you guys this on the way back. It's gonna be the.
Are we gonna rest on the
is
way
it-
back?
Yeah, you can. It starts to become nighttime. You're in the forest now.
Hey.
And you can start if you want to start setting up camp. It's nighttime now, so if you want to get ready, you guys keep walking in the forest. I didn't tell you this last time, but the elven kind of establishment that you were at is called Tilinia. That's the name of it.
Okay.
Insight check.
No, this is while we were napping. I wanted to do a stealth check to look at everyone's things to see
All
who
right,
had
but
it.
We set up. We're not just gonna.
That's a
sleep,
natural
especially
20.
with you.
Well, we're not
Celine's gonna
sleeping
be
yet.
first.
So we'll wait until we get there.
Okay, well,
Celine's
I'm going
gonna-
to keep that die right there.
Celine, you want to be a first watch, and then I'll be second. I mean, we only need to nap 4 hours each.
I'll just be watch.
Okay, fair enough.
It doesn't matter. I got a natty.
Okay.
I look through everyone's bag.
Everyone's still awake.
When we go to sleep, this is.
So it's Talinia is the
Yeah, Talinia is the Elven city. As you're walking, getting ready to kind of settle down for the night, you try to find a safe place to kind of set up camp. You hear a rustling in the distance, and then you hear what sounds like a snap. And then you hear a young boy cry out for help. And
This
then
is
you hear,
as we're setting up camp.
yeah. And then you hear another crack of the whip.
All right, I'm gonna go run over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
So
Is
before you,
Havok still unconscious?
Yes.
Okay. Leave Havok there
Okay.
by the camp. I
So,
cover him up though. I
as-
put a blanket over him.
that's all. Have you set up like campfires, stuff like that?
No,
or
no
you just
fire.
put
No,
everything
no.
down
like
yet?
some tents
Yeah.
and stuff.
All right. So as you
Bedrolls.
start getting closer, the crying and the sounds of whips and what actually sounds like laughter starts coming louder and louder, and in the distance, down a hill, on kind of like where the decline of the hill stops, you can see in between the trees. You see a young boy run from one tree to another, and then you see 3 men walk behind it. 2 are holding torches, and the one in front of him is wielding a whip. He's like, "Get back here, boy!" And he whips, and you can hear the snap of the whip.
This is like a human boy.
So they're all, you can tell that they're all humans.
Even the guy cracking the whip.
Yeah. And the boy's, he's like, no, leave me alone. I just want to go home. And then you hear another crack of the whip, and the boy screams out in pain, and he drops to the ground.
How far away are they?
They're roughly 45.
Okay, we can.
Down
we have
the
a clear.
hill.
We have a clear like sight of them.
You can't see the boy anymore, but you can see the men.
Okay.
The
How
boy
many
kind of
are
like
there?
fell. 3.
All right. I'm gonna take my bow out and I'm gonna pull back an arrow and I'm gonna shoot it towards the dude that was cracking the whip.
Okay. So you go to pull back on your arrow. You
Do I get advantage?
line up an arrow. And as soon as you line up the arrow, Celine comes over and she's holding your arrow before you can let it go.
Celine, what are you doing?
Wait.
They-
Just
Hurting the innocent
wait.
boy.
And you hear another set of footsteps. Dude, this is getting bad. I'm gonna call you out on it every time from now on.
This is a small room, man.
Yeah,
This
dude.
smell
You can't be
travels.
blowing this shit up.
Liam, please.
This is all edited out.
Oh, dude. So
Then I'm gonna fire my crossbow.
okay, well, Celine reaches her foot back and just knocks you out.
What? What?
Full health.
Well, that's the DM.
All right, I'm just gonna
Stop
chill
it.
then. I'm knocked out.
So you're the only one. You and Celine are the only ones witnessing this, as she stops you, loading up your bow.
I'm not like she can let go. I kind of like
Okay, and
slack it.
you see another man approach from the north side of them, or from above north. And he seems to be riding a horse, and he rides up on a horse. And the men don't really seem to be paying much attention to them, or to the man on the horse, until he gets off. And then the 2 men holding the torches turn around and like, "What are you doing here? Get out of here! This is our business." And you see a hooded figure wearing all black with, you can tell that his sleeves are, of whatever he's wearing underneath is a tannish white, and he's wearing a leather black vest underneath. And he gets off his horse, and he pulls back his hood, and you can tell it is another human. But when he pulls back his hood, you can see his eyes from where you're at, as they turn into a bright orange. And before the man with the whip can turn around, you see him sling it. You see him sling the whip back and go to snap it towards the man, the hooded figure who just got off his horse. And before he can do that, within a blink of an eye, you see one of the men holding the torch. You see the torch dissipate and the man go flying to the other side of the woods. And then he continues to do that with the other one, as the other one goes flying across the other side. And then all you see while he's moving, it seems to be just a cloud behind him. a black cloud forms as he moves, and he comes up to the last man, is holding him by his neck, and he picks him up into the air. And you can hear the man from the distance struggling to breathe as he's trying to say something, but he can't muster anything out. And you just see the man's eyes from where you're at glow bright orange as you see the man who's holding the whip, who the hooded figure was now holding up, as you see his head kind of cock off to the side and his body goes limp, and he kind of just tosses him to the ground.
Celine, how the hell did you know that was going to happen?
Well,
And who is that?
so around Talinia in the woods, there seems to be this legend. With scumbags like this, it's kind of normal for around here. But it's only legend, but there were people calling him Shadow. And you can kind of pick that up from the cloud that he leaves behind when he walks. It's like, no one's actually seen him in person, but they just find these dead bodies, and boys and lost slaves and people who need help who are running through these woods come back to any of the closest cities. Talinia gets the most because it's the closest to us now. And they report something of this Shadow. So I saw this, and I had a feeling that he would show up.
Well, how do we know he's not going to come for us next? He doesn't know we're good or bad.
And before you can even say anything, he's standing in front of you.
Leave.
We have a camp back there. Like, what do you
Go
mean
back
leave?
to your camp.
Okay.
And he looks off to
You're not
s-
going to do anything with the boys down there, are you?
It was only one.
With the well, that we saw. The boy.
Yeah.
He's safe now. Go back to your camp. You forgot everything you saw.
That sounds like something a predator would say. He's preying on little boys.
Oh my god. And he looks off to Celine. He's like,
Take your friend back to the camp. You saw nothing.
and before you can even realize that he was
This guy's
gone,
such a loser.
he's back on his horse and he rides away.
Well,
Leaving the boy when he gets up, and he's wandering around.
that was weird. I don't know why it happened. I pick up Grimlick and walk back to the camp.
You sling Grimlick over your shoulder?
Yeah, I'm strong. I'm strong boy.
Yeah, right, but like half of him is hanging off your shoulder.
Yeah, it's like a bale of hay. Like
How
I'm
much
just
do you
like
weigh?
this.
Probably like in the 400s.
You do not weigh in the 400.
Yeah, why
Dude,
not?
he's a dwarf.
I weigh a lot.
He is dense.
I got thick
All
bones.
right, I go to pick
He's
him
got
up.
thick
and
bones.
I go to pick him up, and I realize he's really heavy. So I just like
Leave me there.
no, I like grab you under the armpits and like drag you back.
You gotta take steps. Stop and just continue to pull him all the way back to camp.
Celine, you gonna help? It's your mess. You're the one who knocked him out.
Yeah,
I
somehow.
think I did us a justice.
Somehow she just knocked me out. It's okay. I'm gonna
I
get my justice.
put him down to the ground and I start like slapping him.
I can't get my
Okay,
justice
so
every time
you-
And
I wake
you
up.
I
wake
take
up.
my water skin and pour some water in his
Then
face.
I knock her out.
No, you don't.
Dude, that's such bullshit. How? How could you just knock me out? No rolls, no nothing. I quit, man.
I quit.
I'm pretty upset.
That would be too.
So you're all back
Yeah.
at camp.
Grimlick's now chaotic evil.
All right. Well, now that cutscene's over, can we let's go to nap?
Okay, well, Celine climbs up into the nearest low-hanging tree branch to kind of
Celine.
watch over the site.
Havok's gonna end up waking up and he's gonna go looking through my bag. Can you hold on to this orb while I sleep?
And she
And before she grabs it, I pull it back. I'm like, but I'm gonna be wanting this back.
of course, I'm not here to take the orb.
I hand it to her.
And she takes it and she puts it in her little sack
Shouldn't trust her,
to
bro.
her side. And she climbs up into
I
the
gotta
tree.
sleep.
Okay. Did you still want to do stuff?
Yeah, I rolled a
meditate.
natural 20 to look through everyone's bag.
Well, Celine's in a tree.
I'll climb the tree.
You don't even know where she is.
Alright, I'm gonna steal Helm's 8 pieces of gold and his elven sword.
I have 6 now.
So
First-
You are not stealing my sword.
You creep up to his bag, and before
and
you
I'm
can,
only meditating.
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping.
yeah, before you can even get to his bag, Celine just drops down from the tree,
With a natural 20?
You're just stealing it.
And plus, we already knew you were going to be looking through our stuff.
I mean, a natural 20. Stealth? Natural 20?
She drops down from the tree. She's like, what are you doing?
Well, he knocked Grimlick out without rolling, so it's assumed that she'll be able to see you with a natural 20. So.
Alright, well, I'm going to knock her out without a roll.
If only it was
No.
that easy.
Grimlick tried that.
I would have rolled for it.
Yeah, I would have rolled for it
She
too.
asked you a question.
What do you want, bitch?
I'm asking what you're doing stealing from your own friends.
They're not my friends.
Oh, okay. So I feel like Helm and Grimlick would be really happy to hear that.
I'm sorry, Grimlick's my friend.
Well, I feel like Helm would be very happy to hear that.
Oh, yeah, he's never happy.
It's probably because of you. You seem to just bring a bad aura about you to begin with.
I'm gonna do my illusion of holding the orb in my hand. Well, I actually have it in my hand, and I stole it from you.
You don't know what it looks like.
You don't even know
it's
that
on
she.
the map.
You don't even know that she has it.
Oh, I know. Oh, fine. I already stole the orb.
Okay. Well, have fun with it.
No, I got to roll. She's got it.
What? No, she doesn't, because she has the orb.
But she doesn't know it's in her bag.
Yes, she does. She put it in her.
She
bag.
put it in her bag, but she doesn't know that I didn't grab it.
You-
I'm sliding.
You went nowhere
I'm
close to her.
And not to
doesn't know.
mention, from based on a drawing, you don't know what it actually looks like. It's glow, like...
It just looks like a big drawing.
He just, yeah, it's literally the orb in the same color as the leather that it was on. But it's like really small. But you can do that. But it's gonna fail immediately.
No,
'cause
since
knows
she's
that she has
super
it.
OP, I'm just gonna walk away from the camp.
Well, it's not that she's OP. That's logical that it's.
She's pretty OP, bro.
You're just mad because you don't like her.
No one likes
I'm
her.
mad because she knocked me out.
She didn't knock you out. I knocked you out. The DM knocked you out.
Through her.
Celine
you used
just
her
did
as
it.
your proxy, bro. Not cool.
So is there anything you wanted to do, Havok, or are you gonna lay down and
I'm just
in
gonna
the
go.
camp, or are you just gonna disappear?
I'm gonna disappear into the woods.
Wow,
I'm gonna go take a
Bold
nap.
move.
Okay.
You're gonna take a nap in the woods.
Yeah.
So you wake up after your 4-hour meditation. It's still nighttime.
I check my bag.
Everything seems to be there.
Okay.
And Celine's kind of hanging off with one leg up on the tree and one dangling down, kind of kicking the branch. She's like, Havok tried stealing your shit.
Yeah, I figured he would. I feel like he tries to every night.
Yeah,
Probably
he-
does.
He just walked off though, so I didn't try to stop him.
Well, Helm like looks around. I'm sure he'll be back. I'm
let's hope not.
gonna take one of the wolf rations out of my bag from killing the wolves. I'm gonna start cooking it to eat.
You start cooking it, and she drops down from the tree. She's like, so you got food?
Oh, don't give her anything.
Yeah, after I cook it, I like tear it in half, hand it to her.
Could have just given me another ration, but
We gotta ration it. It's a ration.
right. But we're heading
Can't
back
eat it
to
all.
we're heading back to Tilinia soon.
Isn't a
What-
ration just
what-
big enough for one person?
You should do romantic music behind it. As soon as he rips it in half, he's gonna write it.
You know what he should have done? You should have taken a bite out of it and then given it to her.
I'm a knight. I'm more civilized than that. I'm sorry. Growing up on the road, I mean, I never really have much, so I just kind of I'm very frugal with what I do have. So, sorry, but you can split this one with me.
And she grabs it, and she grabbed a stick off the
Hell,
tree
man, I
she was
don't
on.
disrespect women.
I already cooked it.
Oh, it's cooked already.
Yeah, after
Oh,
I cooked it.
well, chivalry is not dead.
It's a perfect medium rare.
Too bad she likes hers raw.
Oh, just a little bit.
Why
of
do you think
flavor.
they call her the lone wolf? It's not because she likes to go off on her own. And she starts just pulling at it, using her dagger off to her side to kind of cut pieces.
I'm just like biting into it.
So, Helm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have like blood on my face.
And I just want to apologize in advance to the audience. I'm
That's
getting a
weird.
I'm not gonna apologize for that. I'm
I'm
getting a little
sorry.
sick. I got something in the back of my throat, so I can't really hit Celine's voice. right now.
Excuses.
So, do you want to be Celine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's OP. I want her.
I want to knock anybody out anytime.
and bypass a natural 20.
So, Havok told me some things. Then I had to tell the Elder back at.
Yeah, I know that. You were trying to get us kicked off this mission.
I was looking out for my people. Do you blame me?
I mean, I guess not.
Okay.
Listen, I got a pretty fucked up past. I didn't really choose it, but forging away at my future, and I'm walking away from my past. That's why I ran away and became a knight.
Well, okay, so if you believe Greaves isn't, your actual dad, then where'd you come from?
Well,
He starts to cry.
I grew up on a farm. My real mother and my stepfather were farmers, humans, and I had a stepbrother too. But obviously, I wasn't really wanted around there, so life was pretty hard. I ended up leaving. I was on the streets, just kind of living however I could, when I got picked up by a knight by the name of Odric Meadows. He was also a bastard, and kind of took me under his wing, taught me how to be a hedge knight, wandering around, selling our swords. I was a squire for a while before he died.
So you're like a prostitute knight.
No, it's called a hedge knight. Get it right. That's disrespectful. I don't appreciate it. It is a very, very there's a lot of honor in it, and it is in no way like prostitution. We have a set code that we live by, and yeah, we help those in need, and we just help out lords in the realm, and just get some money for it to live off of.
Wow.
Then I ran into these fools when I was fighting at a tournament, and well, I don't really know why we're together. Kind of messed
I'm
up family.
sleeping.
Kind of a messed up family, but Grimlick's all right. Havok,
Aw, shucks.
Havok, we've had our times, but a lot of times he's just, I don't know. I feel like he kind of throws a wrench into a lot of situations, but
makes it hard.
still don't want him to hurt, so protect him when I can.
All right, well, just wanted to know who I was traveling with. So and she kind of takes the steak,
Well, that's Helm, and he takes a bite out of the wolf.
and she climbs back in her tree. Daybreak comes around, and
No, not yet.
Grimlick yawns as he wakes up. Smells the fresh air.
Celine knocks you out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Said Celine
surprised.
knocks you out.
I will resent Celine for life.
Excuse me. Sorry.
She still hasn't apologized on her knees and begged for forgiveness. Maybe I'll forgive her if she does that.
When do you want to do this?
Oh, right now, right in the morning.
Okay. She failed. Actually, what did I have to beat?
A deck
I
saving.
got a 15,
Well, she failed.
She has to beat a 14.
so she beat it. I rolled an 11 plus 4.
Sure, you did.
3.
For the next minute, you can see any invisible creatures, if you have line of sight of it.
Nice.
Well, you see a shit ton of things.
They were there the whole time. We never knew.
They're just eating popcorn.
You see the audience.
From
at
the
home.
yeah, you see actual like humans sitting there, modern clothes, sitting there eating popcorn, just watching you, and then after the minute passes, it all just dissipates.
It's a bad trip.
So yeah, so are you guys heading just back to Linnea?
Did she
Yeah.
sleep at all?
No.
Oh, so how many spell slots she's got left?
Oh, by the way, when we were talking,
I mean,
I'm gonna say to
Enough.
Helene.
Enough.
I'm gonna say to Helene while we're talking, I'm like,
technically 3.
I can take the orb back now.
Is this just like sleight of hand, slide it back to you, or does she openly just give it to you?
While we're talking at night. Like
Oh,
when
okay,
we're-
yeah,
when
okay,
we're
yeah, sure,
around the fire.
Yeah.
Well, that's
put it in the bag.
past. It's too late to do that.
I see it in the distance. With an 18.
You're sleeping. All right, then go back to 3 health because you didn't sleep for full 8 hours.
Goblins sleep for 3
tension
minutes
in
and
the
regenerate.
No, I don't.
Liam's dying.
Liam, do you have to do that right now?
Yeah.
All right, it's morning.
Yeah, I go back.
Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah, let's go back,
to the Elven
guys.
City. I mean, we kind of have to.
I mean, we don't have
We
to
need,
do anything.
we need the gold and we need the next map.
We're being
Well,
railroaded.
you
Whatever Celine says.
approach into Talinia, and you take the same tree entryway that you took to get in there.
Wait,
The-
what's my buddy's name?
Siren.
Siren.
Don't even
I'm
remember
writing
your
it down.
buddy's name.
And so to describe kind of how the
I
city
meet up with the
is,
group.
yeah.
it is the polished white stone, as most of the buildings and stuff like that. But the walls wrap all the way around the city, even on the edge where it's kind of the drop into the cavern that they're sitting on the edge of. There is no door to get into the city. They have to go above through the trees where it's like a secret entryway where you guys were taken the first time.
I guess it's a good thing you came with us, Celine, because I don't know if we would have known how to get back in here.
And so she climbs up one of the trees as you get close to the city. You can see the wall now. And she climbs up and she grabs one of the ropes and she throws it down.
Oh, okay, good. Because she climbs up and Helm's just staring at the tree because he doesn't know how to climb a tree.
I pull Grimlick to the
Sure.
side. I don't like Celine.
Neither do I, but what can we do about it?
We can try to kill her.
I'm climbing the rope.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Celine's nowhere near you, but she knocks both of you out.
Wow, this is fun. Dungeons and Dragons
Good times.
gameplay.
Okay, so
I'm having fun.
with your you walk into the
Good for
city.
you, buddy.
You walk into the city and you see the people on the streets look over to you and they start to whisper, and a
We
few
found the shadow.
a few of the groups of people start pointing over. You can see they're pointing over, talking, like looking over to their group and looking back at you. It seems like they're talking,
Settle down. I know we found the orb.
and so everyone gasps.
Have it.
We found the orb.
Have it. Cut it out.
Someone has in this group, but they won't tell me.
And a bunch of people start crowding around you. You're the group.
I know. Calm down. Calm down. I know. I did it all by myself.
Yeah. Why? I say go away.
But as you just keep
social
approaching the
anxiety.
city, the people from around you start walk up. You're like, did you save that boy? And they're just like, the boy came in last night, around midnight.
I saw the boy, and then I was viciously attacked by Celine.
No, we didn't save him. We don't know who did.
So the boy just came in here and said that he was saved by some brave tall man.
When I went into the
That-
woods, I talked to the shadow demon.
That what? I mean, he very well may have been saved by a tall man, but it wasn't me.
And they kind of look to the other two and they're like, "Are you sure?"
I saved him.
I would tell you if I saved him, but it wasn't me. I'm glad the boy's safe.
And they all kind of, aw, and they break up and they walk away.
I wonder if it's that whole legend
So-
about some shadow creature.
You don't know about that.
So they all start. You guys walk up to the elder's place, the elder's palace or house. It's not really a palace. I don't want to say it's a palace, but it kind of is. And as soon as you enter, you see guards lined up from the door. As you see Siren and the elder standing at the end, and the elder stands up from his chair and he's like, "Our adventurers, you're back."
I walk right up to Siren and I give him like one of those handshakes where you like grab each other's forearms. I'm like, Siren!
And he does that, and he actually pulls you in. He slaps you on the back.
You
Take
take
it.
5 damage.
How'd it go, bro?
You know what? It went very well. We accomplished our goal.
Did you get the orb?
I mean, yes.
You dirty. How'd you like the armor? Did it do you
It
well?
worked very well. I mean, I think I need to go get it touched up. I got some lava here.
He's, every time his armor gets chinked up, he's gonna go and get it.
We're get it fixed.
And the elder, he's like, "Did you find the orb?
Aye, we found the orb. Now
Was
where's
there-
our gold?
Was there much trouble?"
Where's our gold?
I mean, there wasn't much trouble outside of within the group, but I mean, that's, you know, something we deal with on a daily basis.
Is
Where's-
Celine here?
We still survive.
Yeah, she's with you guys still.
I see you ended up sending Celine.
We never sent Celine.
Well, that's not what she said.
Yeah, Celine, you did say that he sent you. What's that all about?
No, I said that he wanted me to go with you guys. He never sent me out with you. I went on my own.
Oh, well, actually, she did say
We're not
that.
gonna go find the other
Center,
artifact
but-
if she's with us. She stays here.
What's that?
We won't find the artifact if she goes with us.
And as soon as you walk into the castle, she kind of walks back to her quarters.
I'm telling the elder.
Ooh, that's fine.
Is that what the elder says? Oh, that's
What?
fine.
So, Elliot, now that we have the orb, I mean, I do think payment's in order, but more than that, I mean, did you guys figure out the next map so we can go get that the staff
We have
or the
not.
whip? Whip.
Yeah, we have not yet been able to decipher the language on this one like we did with the orb.
Then what have you been doing? Sitting on your ass doing nothing?
Is it?
Why don't you
Have
let,
it, please.
Why don't you let me take a look at it?
Very well. The map is yours now for collecting the orb.
And our gold.
And 2 guards bring out bags of gold.
7. That's 2, 2, and 3 to Havok.
Whatever.
Sure.
Well, I figured Celine was gonna get 1.
No.
No.
Okay, I grab 3 and I hand Grimlick the other grand.
Wait, what?
I give you
how
1,000.
much gold are you leaving behind?
So they
I'm
they
taking 2.
Okay.
so it's 2, 2, and 3,
Okay.
and I give the third 1,000 to Grimlick.
So it's
2, 2, and 3.
So
But
I
Helm
get
thinks,
3,000.
but Helm thinks I have 3.
I don't care.
Well, I rub in your face.
Helm just has money. That's all he cares about.
Yeah, this is enough for like this.
real
is like,
gold, right? Can I do a check on it?
This
Yeah.
is like
Well, I mean,
three
you know, it's-
three different missions under Lords. One trip.
So do I have the map now?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna put it in my bag for now.
Grimlick, can you read that?
I'm gonna look at it later and see what I can do.
Okay.
We don't
Now,
need
Elder.
Very well.
we don't need the ore map right anymore.
Or do you keep it?
Yeah.
Are we gonna keep it?
Yeah. It's up to you. Well, you were all very brave to go out there to grab the orb. No, I don't mean to sound suspicious or anything, but may I see it?
Helm takes us like a side-eye glance at Havok,
I need to be
and then
sure that
he
you
reaches
actually.
in his bag and grabs out the orb, and he's holding it.
Okay.
But like he keeps it close to his body. He's not like holding it out very far.
Okay. So you're holding the orb, and it's a small. I want to say it's about 6 inches in circumference, with a red glow to it. So it's a constant red glow, a brighter red towards the middle. Then you can't really tell too much about it. Havok, when you see the orb, you just get an intense rush to your head.
No, I don't.
Okay. Grimlick. As soon as you see this one. No, but Havok, you do suddenly get a quick rush to your head, and you don't know what it came from, but you do have a slight headache
From the orb,
now.
okay.
Yeah. Wow. Great job. And
Put it back
I,
in my bag.
I feel like a feast tonight is worthy for such brave and admirable adventurers.
Aye, we appreciate that.
So, shall you stay one more night before you're off?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
I do need some time to look over the map. So hopefully in the morning we'll know where we're going.
I walk up to Siren. I'm like, Siren, can you come this way with me, buddy? I pat
Oh,
his back
yeah.
and pull him off to the side out of earshot of everyone there.
Okay. Yeah.
And actually, we go around, and we're gonna go like to a different room.
Okay. That's fine. There's several different rooms that you can enter.
Okay. I hand him the orb, and I'm like, I'm gonna need you to take this and put it in one of your vaults.
Oh my god.
You want me to put this in one of our vaults?
If it stays with us, it's going to be a hassle the entire time. I need you to keep this until we need to use it, and guard it heavily.
What, dude, bro? I get that, but like, I don't know if we can trust our guards.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying, just everything going on with Tiamat. We don't know who we can trust, but if you guys are actually out there trying to save the world,
All right, fair enough. I'll figure out something.
I'm
to
just
do with
saying,
it.
you got to be careful on who you trust.
I put it in my bag. Yeah, tell me about it.
Trust Siren over me. Cool.
You don't have a vault.
Oh, I see how it is. You know who does have a vault?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's a fair point. That's a very
Thank
fair
you,
point.
Grimlick.
Havok
Ryan.
does now have a vault.
All right. Well, that's fine. We'll go ahead and go back to the elder. I have to ask him a couple questions.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so we go back there. Now, Elder, your people couldn't decipher the map, but if our man Grimlick here can't do it either, who do you think would be able to decipher these things? Like, is there a different race or a different type of people who might be able to figure out these runes?
No faith in Grimlick.
If the elves had to decipher the goblin map, maybe a different race has to decipher the elf map.
Like the dwarves?
Or the merfolk, or the zombies, or the humans.
I think it's a smart person, you know?
If your friend Grimlick here is unable to solve the cipher,
I can do it.
but if you're not able to,
Do you not
Hum-
can you not listen to him? He can do it.
the humans might have something.
Quiet down now, Havok.
Alright, so we'd have to go to some main human city.
The city
I mean,
of
how do we know
humans.
what human city even has their map?
Human city?
He tells you that humans. let me look at my map here.
Havok's alignment just changed.
Yep, that sounds about right. Havok's alignment just changed just now.
To lawful good.
No, chaotic evil.
To lawful good,
So he tells us.
we must put the orb in the
Havok
vault.
goes up. Havok comes up to us. Good news, guys! I'm lawful good now. But he has like his fingers crossed behind his back.
The city of Bran should have it.
Bran?
Bran.
Bran.
B-R-A-N.
Raisin Bran?
Yes, sure.
All right.
It's okay, we won't need to go.
I mean, that's fair enough. One more thing, Elder. Now, we're going to be going off and trying to figure out where this Thinewood staff, or the vine...
Whip of Thine's grass.
Yeah, the Whip of Thine's grass. We're going to trying to figure out where this is. Now, the goblins ended up having a key that was with the map that we needed in order to get the orb. Do you guys have any such key that we're going to need so we don't have to come back here after finding the whip?
We were not even aware that the goblins possessed a key.
Yeah, we didn't know either. We
Wait,
just happened to have it, which
what
was
key?
some
That
dumb
is
luck. Don't worry
very
about it.
convenient.
What key?
But
We're
no,
like,
we don't have anything on us to.
Oh,
You don't have
we'll
any
talk
type of
later.
keys?
We do not.
Okay.
We were just given this map.
Could I get like 100 healing potions?
No,
the best healing potions around.
No?
they don't have any.
They don't have any?
No,
Why not?
because why would they?
Why wouldn't they?
That's a great question.
Counterpoint.
Listen, now that we're going for this whip, let's talk about gold. We almost
You
died.
already have gold.
We-
We can give you no more.
What are you talking about? That was just for the first artifact.
You won't be coming back to us for every artifact.
Oh, yes, we will.
Please don't.
Do you want me to tell everyone about the Shadow Man?
You don't know about the Shadow Man.
That's
This is
true.
Damn it.
I don't even know about the Shadow Man.
Yeah, you don't.
Rip.
Only Helm and Celine do. And I promise secrecy.
It's legend on the street, but yeah, you guys don't specifically know. But the city is yours to go about.
Plunder.
We will come together in the evening.
Turn towards
For,
Grimlick and Havok. I'm like, well, boys, let's go get some ale.
No, I go to my own bar.
Grimlick?
Come
I
on,
need to start
Grimlick.
working on this map.
Go hang out with your butt buddies.
Hey, bro!
Siren!
But I do want healing potions.
you don't get any.
Well, I want to go buy some.
Okay, you can go buy some. They're not just gonna give you them.
That's what he was asking, right?
Well, he was like,
No,
no,
I
he
want-
said,
I
can I
want
get
it."
100 of your best healing potions?
I didn't say best. I'll take some mediocre ones.
Yeah, Havok said best.
Okay, so you just go to the local Owl's Alchemy,
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm with that. I'm with Grimlick.
yeah,
Okay.
and you see a,
What is his name? Al?
Yeah, his name's Al.
Say, how you doing, Al?
I am doing all right.
I'm
You're
looking
just
for
gonna
some.
assume that his name's Al. What if his pappy was named Al and he just?
I'm out
Found it.
too.
Okay, all right.
Well, Al,
fair
too.
assumption.
I'm looking for some healing potions today.
Healing potions, we got just that.
I'll take all of them.
They're like 1,000 apiece.
What? No, they're not.
They're expensive.
No, they're not.
Well, and he leans over and he pulls out a piece of paper from underneath his desk. He's like, "Well, by
look up
word
healing potions.
of the elder, I was told that large amounts of money are being given out to adventurers, so we've had to raise a lot of our prices."
I'm traveling to another city. I'm leaving right now.
That is hilarious.
That is not funny and not
So-
cool. I've been
so
getting cucked
I have 6
for the last 20 episodes.
I have 6 potions at 500 gold piece each, and they're just normal potions of healing.
How much does that do? Dude, that is such a rip.
Roughly
Potion-
1,000. The
potion,
extra 1,000 you
2d6
got.
plus-
No,
what?
potion of healing is
Through
2d4
2d4.
plus 2.
But how much gold is it? Like normally, how much
I'm
does it
looking.
cost?
It's 50 gold pieces each.
You were going to do 500 each.
Oh, it's not that I was going to; it's that I am doing so.
Well, Al, that is a rip-off, and I will not be purchasing anything from you today.
Oh
And
well, I
leave
also
you-
got another paper that
I'll
that's
take
how it is all over the realm. So,
I'll take 2.
What?
well, are you even here? You said you were at the bar.
No, I said I went with Grimlick.
What is this inflation?
He asked to go to the bar.
bullshit?
And
I just-
Well, what about Siren? He feels cucked now.
He went with me. We're going to the bar after.
Oh,
But I
okay.
said I was going with Grimlick, and then I mentioned how
It's
he
what,
was
2d4
And
plus
so
God.
Siren walks up to the counter. He's like,
What
"Al,
was it? 2d4.
listen, dude. These are my friends, and they just got some pretty badass shit. So at least give them 3 potions each."
Give?
for free.
And Al puts out 6 potions of healing, 3 to each of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Epic.
I am on my own road.
What are you doing?
So, I'm heading to
How am I a healer?
Siren's
Maybe I should hold
wife's
on to those.
hut, salon, wherever she's working at.
Oh, Siren's stepsister.
Hey.
Siren's
I'll just keep
wife,
3
isn't
and
it?
then
What are they?
Siren doesn't have a
2d4
wife.
plus.
2d4 plus.
It doesn't?
2.
No,
Never mind. Then. I thought it was his wife.
no,
Or
it was Siren's
sister's
stepsister, and
husband?
then you have her husband, which is his step
Okay. No,
step brother-in-law.
you looking for it again?
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I'm double checking. It's 2d4 plus.
We can
2.
just do that after, or he can do that now. Okay, so we come to the
Yeah,
feast. The feast.
Wait, so I have one thing I want
Okay.
to do. Siren, is there any like magical trinket shop or maybe even just a general goods
have
store?
No, not here in town. We tend not to just give that out to the public.
Is there anything I can buy where I could keep this orb safe from Havok?
Wait, we could sell it at the Magic Warehouse.
Oh my God, you get shit tons of money.
We just broke the game.
Okay, yeah, who has that thing to the Magic
You do.
Warehouse, though? I have it? I
Yeah.
thought so, okay.
Yeah, I did look it up in the past episode. You do.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we don't have anything here that you could possibly store that in. Just keep it on you until you find something, man.
Okay. So, did I have time before the feast to look at the map at all?
Yeah. Do you want to examine the map?
Yeah,
real
I'll
quick?
examine it.
Oh well, let's wait until after the feast.
That's fine.
Because I'll give you plenty of time after that.
Okay.
All right, so we come together for the feast, and it's holly, it's jolly. There are a shit
Christmas.
ton of
We
food
already did
on
that.
this table.
Yeah, I know.
All of the guards are here, rangers, scouts, things like that. Everyone's sitting around this one giant table. Elder at the head of it, and then it goes Siren. Celine's across from Siren, and then it's your group, kind of like it originally was for the briefing. But everyone else is sitting down, kind of smacking on this food. And you're all just having finally a great time to just relax after this one big battle.
Helm's not relaxed. Helm's not relaxed at all. Actually.
Well, okay, I can understand why you're not relaxed.
Like I
Holding-
put back like 2 ales and I stopped.
Okay.
Or I'm like milking the 2 ales.
I'm
and I
gonna
take
do-
all night to drink the 2.
I'm gonna do minor illusion of the orb rolling behind Helm, like down the hallway, just to screw with him.
I have a high wisdom.
Yeah, go see if it's real or not. I saw what it was.
Well, the only problem I have with these minor illusions is he knows he has it on him.
But he doesn't know if it fell out of his bag.
I feel like he would have put it in a
I'm
secure
making-
place.
I'm making sure like my bag is like in my lap.
Like I said, you can do this for like a joke, like to play
Yeah.
a joke on him, but
I see.
he's gonna know right away.
There's no point.
for RP purposes.
So finally, the dinner comes to a close, and everyone starts getting up and walking away from the table, and the elder looks at you and he's like, "Seriously, great job at advancing everything.
yeah, well,
We are
I mean,
one step closer to saving this world."
we do appreciate the help you gave us on the way, and of course the compensation afterwards.
Well, we elves do try to help those that help us.
You hear that, Grimlick? They try to help people who help them.
I heard him say that. Yes.
I was just making sure.
But I think it's time to retire for the night. I will see you off tomorrow morning.
Grimlick, you need some help with that map tonight?
He gets up and he walks away.
I think I'll be better off on my own. Thank you for the offer, though, Helm.
So you all head to your separate quarters, and you kind of go down for the night.
Helm locks his door.
Okay.
And he takes a
The
chair,
chair
and he
and-
chairs up against it. Is there a window outside my room?
There is. It's the stained glass one.
Does it open?
No.
I
It's-
take the dresser and I move the dresser in front of the
Okay.
glass window.
It's pitch black in your room.
That's fine.
There's a tunnel behind.
I have a candle lit.
Oh
I have a
shit!
candle lit.
Oh, you guys are in a tower, so that'd be really suspicious.
I have a candle lit.
Okay. So everyone goes down for the night.
Yes.
Grimlick, what are you doing with the map?
Okay, so first, I am gonna look at it. Do I know what this is a map to? What artifact?
Yes, it's the same. I don't know if the last one was no. I think the last one was on like a brown leather. This one is on a green, tough leather, the same shape, and it just has the picture of a whip in the middle, and it has this weird text on the side.
Okay. Now is this like a big map? Like is this a map of everywhere, like the whole?
You see what looks
You know
like
what I'm trying to say.
off numbers, like they don't look like numbers that you are aware of. They look
Okay.
like they might be in a different sort of a fashion or some sort of different languages numbers. That might sound odd at first because most numbers are the same, but in this case they're different.
Such as latitudes and longitudes.
Sort of, but they're not. They don't look like actual numbers.
But like on
Right,
this
but
map,
in a different language.
But it
could be.
looks like it's it might be
but on this map, like is there a location I can try to know? Or
Well, it
remember?
doesn't say just a location on it. Like I said, everything's
there's
in
not-
like,
it's not like a
everything's
map.
in
It's
like a
okay,
different
so it's literally
language.
just these numbers.
Yes. Well, in the language on the sides, and the top and the bottom, like the last one was.
Well, maybe there's not much I can do then.
Sounded pretty confident before.
Well, because I thought it was an actual map. I didn't know it was just numbers. I don't know. Can I roll for something?
You
Like,
could pray to Majir.
yeah, maybe I could.
See if she can guide you.
It's a he.
He? I don't know. Helm doesn't pay attention to
Oh,
gods.
mares.
Mayors.
Mayors?
Oh.
Dude, I don't know what I can do.
Grimlick, have you been to the Majir grocery store yet?
Stop. It's a reference.
I
to
would
another
roll
episode.
history, but I don't think that would help me.
Yeah. So as you're just kind of sitting here studying the map,
Yeah.
you hear a buzzing in one of your bags.
Oh,
How
man.
mysterious. All right, yeah, I'm gonna investigate this mysterious buzzing noise.
You pull out the magic warehouse button, and it's flashing and shaking.
I look left, I look right, I look down at it, and I push the button.
Yes! Yes! This is exactly what I wanted!
All right.
And that's where we're gonna end the
Oh,
episode.
mystery. I
So
like
Seth
it.
and I can go home, and next episode is just Grimlick and Logan.
Yeah. See you guys.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Go
thank
ahead.
you. Thanks
Well,
for
actually,
listening.
yeah, I want
Oh,
Ryan
I
to
don't
do it.
remember. Yeah, you listened to this episode of Scholars and Skeletons. Thank you. We have other episodes that you can listen to if you haven't already.
If you like the video, go ahead and drop a like below. Subscribe to our YouTube channels. Tell all of your friends, all of them. I don't care if they like D&D or not. Just tell them all.
Tell your mom, tell your grandma.
And your dad.
Nah,
Maybe?
maybe.
Okay. Anyways, go ahead and listen to us on all our platforms: iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. Download us on Podbeam. Of course, we're on YouTube. And yeah, go ahead and give us 5-star reviews on all those things too.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Pay attention. See you.
Bye.